This is part 2 of the Nitro RC Nerds review of the Savage X 4.6. And before we talk about the essentials that I think you need to get started with this, I do want to say one of the wonderful things about the Savage is that it's unlimited. You know, the possibilities of what you can do with this thing are absolutely unlimited. I've seen guys turn these things into speed demons to where, you know, they'll go up to 70, 75 miles an hour. I've seen guys, you know, completely just overhaul the inner components and make it even more of a tank than it already is. And the wonderful part about it, I would say the Savage is probably the most popular nitro vehicle out there. Could be wrong. It might be a Traxxas of some sort, but quality. I would say this is the most popular out there. A lot of people have Savages, and the great thing about it then is there's plenty of parts, both aftermarket and HPI parts that you can put on this to really make it exactly what you want it to be. So I think that's a wonderful thing. All right, so let's talk about some of the essential things that you'll want to have right out of the box when you get this that don't come with it. Oh, one other very positive note is this fuel tank here. We haven't timed it, but I'd say we get probably 17 to 20 minutes run time on a full tank. I don't know how many cc's this is. But, you know, more often than not, we're actually tired of driving it and we just start trying to run it out of gas on a full tank because it can go. I mean, yesterday, Andrew swears we got 30 minutes out of it. I'm not sure, but yeah, this big old tank right here is definitely a positive. Okay, so now to the essentials. Very first thing I would recommend more than anything is a skid plate right here. You just get it from RPM. Some people make their own, but I don't know how much I spent on this, $10 or something. Fits perfectly. And if you look at the video before this called bashing the Savage X 4.6 or something like that, look at 2 minutes and 54 seconds of that video, and you can see why having a skid plate is really, really important, because just below that, the transmission is exposed. And so that's very, very essential in my opinion, at least, to get. The next thing is a wheelie bar. Yeah, this thing, again, has a lot of torque. And if you tune the low-speed needle right, you're going to have no problems whatsoever popping wheelies. And so the wheelie bar is an HPI wheelie bar. I think I spent $15 on it. Other than that, you're going to end up on your back a lot. The wheelie bar comes with 2 size wheels. This is the larger wheel. And so we've enjoyed that. Let's see if there's anything else that I really need to go into detail about. All in all, certainly recommend this. I think we paid $500 for it. It's definitely worth every penny. You know, without a doubt, just an absolute blast to run. And kind of the cool thing about the Savage here is that you know, it's something that we can take out anywhere. So if we want to run it on the street, we'll run it on the street. If we want to run it at a construction site, we'll run it on a construction site. If we want to run it in a field, we can. If we anywhere. You know, and so anytime I'm driving around and I see a place and I think to myself, hey, that's a great place to bash, I think, I'm going to bring the Savage there. And so we take it out probably once a week and run it. Probably going to get new tires on it. These tires right here really aren't that good off-road. I'm getting a lot of wheel spin at construction sites and whatnot, so I need to get something a little better. I'm not even sure what these are, and they're obviously the stock tires on it. But I'll say for the next year, we'll go through and I'm not going to rebuild it, but we're definitely going to upgrade some parts on it and try to make it a little bit faster and even a little bit more durable. So, one other thing too, it comes with an engine protector right here. You're definitely going to want that. Even though for some reason I can't figure it out, I've got some marks on the cooling head there. But yeah, it's a great vehicle, and I would recommend it to any and everyone. You know, ask anyone who has a Savage and ask them if they like it. They're going to tell you, hell yeah, they like it. One other thing too, the roto start. So a lot of people complain about this, and I actually did myself as well. So this engine is not a pull start, and this was our first non-pull start engine. I like pull starts just because you can kind of feel your way around and it's a little bit more precision. I've actually now converted to starter boxes, but the roto start took a little bit to get used to. I kept flooding it right off the beginning. You know, you press it and man, that thing just, it turns. And so I kept flooding it, but now it's no problem at all. I mean, I get it started the first time every time. So just takes, like anything, just takes a little bit getting used to. I've also heard these things aren't that durable. Knock on wood, I mean, it's held up so far. I've not had any issues with it whatsoever. And the one good thing about the manual, it does have an exploited view of this right here. In case something does break, it's serviceable, so we can go in there and fix it. One other thing too, sorry, is the brakes on it. So right out of the box, the brakes aren't that good. And I noticed, you know, every time you ran it, the brakes got worse and worse and worse. So really all I did is I just put some fuel tubing here, and just, you can modify it via this set screw right here. You know, since then we've had no problems whatsoever. It brakes on a dime. No issues there. So, all right, I'm going to get it cleaned up and inspect to see if there are any issues other than this wheelie bar right here. Figure out what's going on there. It looks like it just popped out. Hopefully I didn't lose the screw, but if I did, I'll fix it. Thanks so much, guys, for this review, and have a great day.